Hi, welcome to Real Housewife Recaps. We are recapping Real Housewives of New York, Season 12, Episode 4, Ain't No Party Like a Hamptons Party. So we get kicked off and we're at Ramona's house in the Hamptons. Lou calls the girls after complaining and leaving. Ramona says, "I'm so sorry I didn't give you Sonja's room." Lou says Ramona isn't considerate and that she's not a spoiled brat. The ladies convince her that they don't want her to be upset. So Lou says she's going to kick Ramona's ass in tennis. Leah has a pretty funny line here. She says, "Only in the Hamptons do you get into a fight with a friend and say, 'Bitch, I'll see you in the tennis court.'" Ramona wants to go to her friend's birthday. The girls want to stay home. Tinsley yells at Sonja for calling her a trophy wife. Next, a very good-looking tennis pro comes over, Adriano, and of course Ramona is all over him. Luann gets stuck at the gate, which strikes me pretty funny, and then she tries to speak Italian to Adriano. Dorinda has a really funny line here. She says Ramona uses the 80s method of hiring people. They have to be good-looking, they have to be fit, and they have to be somewhat dateable. Ramona gets mad and hits her racket on the ground. Then Dorinda says, "Luann is so competitive, she's going to decimate Ramona. Ramona is going to pretend to play tennis while she has her tits hanging out," which I thought was pretty good. Leah talks openly about Sonja being stuck in the past, which is something we've all said forever. Lou flirts with the tennis coach with zero success. Ramona can't work her grill. And Dorinda has a pretty funny line that says, "Are we staying with Ramona or are we working for Ramona?" Then we see the girls sitting around. Ramona tells Luann that they shared something vulnerable and it's her turn. So Lou shares that it's been hard not to drink. Ramona says she's proud of her and that took a lot of strength, which was kind of thoughtful for Ramona. Then we go to a very silly segment where these dog groomers arrive to groom Sonja's dog. Lou is very excited. She says that she'd like to be groomed. Sonja pipes in and says she could use a buff and puff. Ramona says if there's a man in the house, Lou is on it. And then Lou gets a very awkward massage from the dog groomer. Then they smooch each other's cheeks. It's very strange and very cringy, and I thought it was hilarious. Then we see Sonja doing something with her butt and a blow dryer. I don't even want to know. So then we cut to the girls getting ready for a night in. Leah says, "I'm so glad tonight is a girl bonding. I'm also glad I don't need to worry about any weirdo white dudes showing up." And then, of course, Jeff walks in. Ramona says he makes a great lasagna and is very good pianist. It was just so weird. I don't know what he's doing there. I don't think anybody knows what he's doing there, even Ramona. Leah says, "What's he doing at the pussy party?" Leah picks up Tinsley's cup and drinks it, thinking it was cranberry juice. Tinsley says, as long as Leah's drinking around me, she's not going to go off the deep end, hopefully. So then they set up champagne pong. There's lots of Sonja drinking here, and Elise shows up. There is a hilarious scene, probably one of my favorites of the episode that you have to watch closely, where Sonja says to Jeff, "Leah doesn't like any guys, and then she likes you." And I'm like, why would you like this guy? She said that right to Jeff. And everybody made really funny faces. So then Dorinda tells Ramona that she hurt her feelings. Ramona was saying that Dorinda will be done with John in 2 years. Leah says, "There's only so much talking about yachts I can handle," and strips off her clothes. Tinsley also jumps in the pool. And then Leah gets hilariously pissed at tiki torches. You got Sonja, Leah, and Tinsley getting totally wasted in the pool. Sonja gets pissed at Elise. Leah tells Sonja her yacht has sailed. And then Sonja inexplicably gets on the toilet and continues to fight with Leah. Leah crouches down to have a fight with Sonja while she's on the toilet. Sonja stands up, does not wash her hands, and puts her hands all over Leah. It was disgusting. So, cut to the next morning. Ramona's pissy again. She says it's really disrespectful what they did. Sonja was using Dorinda's brush to brush her dog. Ramona's pissy. Leah is the only one cleaning up and helping. When Ramona goes upstairs to lecture the lady, Leah gets the whole kitchen cleaned up. Ramona's still pissed about the mess, and Dorinda brings up that she left. She said, "You left and you want all of us to clean up for you?" I totally agree with that. Yeah, the ladies were probably drunk and did make a mess, but Ramona left, so screw her. Leah didn't even realize she left, which is pretty funny. Dorinda says, "Next time leave instructions. I'll wash your toilet as well." And finally, they leave us with Tinsley still sleeping next to that plate of pasta, which was pretty great. So then we get a look at next week's episode. They start off with Fashion Week, which is kind of funny because that's where Real Housewives of Beverly Hills has been. Sonja is showing Sonja by Sonja Morgan. That's weird to say. Tinsley is still trying to please her mom. She talked about the way her mom wanted her to wear her hair for the show. Leah is talking to a guy, I assume her baby daddy, about drinking. Dorinda complains about John. Leah and Sonja fight about a dress or some sweats. It's really hard to tell. Leah calls Sonja full of shit and passive-aggressive. So, that should be good. So that leads me to the question of the week. What did you think of Ramona leaving her own party? I'd love to know. Just let me know in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm covering the Real Housewives of New York, of course. I'm covering Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, and I'm covering Below Deck. So check out my other episodes and let me know what you think. Let me know what you're watching. Thanks. Have a good day. Bye-bye.